Headlines: Another nationwide strike looms, over 4,000 ESN members trained by ex-soldiers. The Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has petitioned President Muhammadu Buhari over non-implementation of the Memorandum of Understanding signed with the Kaduna State Government. Kaduna MOU NLC petitions Buhari over El-Rufai's impunity threatens fresh nationwide strike. The NLC also threatened a fresh nationwide strike in a letter addressed to the president on Friday in Abuja. A copy of the petition made available show that the NLC president, Dr. Ayuba Waba, signed the letter. Over 4,000 ESN members trained by ex-soldiers. 3 soldiers dismissed from the Nigerian Army for various offenses: Linus Onwulo, Godwill Stephen, and also Chinasa Oji, have said that they trained over 4,000 ESN security network members after the indigenous people of Biafra made them mouth-watering, including overseas training. The suspect also claimed that Ipob leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu promised them that when the state of Biafra was achieved, they would become military generals in the next country. However, the suspect said that they discovered that all the promises Ipob made to them were lies, adding that since helping the proscribed secessionist group to train ESN members, that none of the promises had materialized. It was learned that Onwualu Stephen and Oji spoke after their arrests by operatives of the Intelligence Response Team on the Nigerian Police Force. ESN, regarded as Ipob armed wings, has been accused of violence in the southeast, including attack on government facilities and killing of security agents. It was gathered that the trio were rounded up after the IRT, acting on intelligence, raiding ESN's hideouts in Imo, Anambra, also in Delta states, as well as Abuja. The next headline says, Aisha Buhari defective Twitter account. Deactivated Twitter account. Aisha Buhari has deactivated her Twitter account in sympathy with the suspension of the microblogging social media platform by the president's administration. In a tweet that has been deleted on Twitter, Aisha Buhari announced the activation, losing also the about 1 million people who followed her. I will be deactivating my Twitter account for now. Long live Federal Republic of Nigeria, she tweeted. The next outline says, PDP reacts to suspension of Twitter by federal government. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has eventually rejected what it has termed the unwarranted suspension of the social media platform Twitter by the President Muhammadu Buhari's-led federal government. Buhari is pushing Nigerians to the wall. PDP rejects suspension of Twitter by federal government. So according to the opposition party, the PDP, the federal government, proposed suspension of Twitter is draconian, and an action also is a slight action towards a fascist regime in the country. The party is in a communique on Friday asserted that the suspension of Twitter is a vexatious and also condemnable barbaric move to muzzle Nigerians, particularly the youth, to prevent them from holding the overtly corrupt, vindictive and deceitful Buhari's administration accountable for its atrocities, including human rights violations, patronizing of terrorists and outright suppressive acts against innocent Nigerians. The next outline says federal government gives fresh directive to NBC. The federal government has directed that the National Broadcasting Commission begin licensing social media apps such as Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. NBC to license all social media operations in Nigeria, Lai Mohammed reveals. Lai Mohammed disclosed this as the federal government suspended the operation of the macro-blogging platform Twitter in Nigeria. This is coming after Twitter deleted a civil war post by federal government and President Muhammadu Buhari in collaboration, which the social media platform said violated its policies. The minister in the system released through special assistant on media, Segun Adeyemi, said that the measure is with immediate effects. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. Wow. You have listened to different outlines, and you know what the outlines are all about and the bodies of the outlines. In case you've forgotten, let me read the outlines to you for a good remembrance. The first one says NBC to license all social media operations in Nigeria, Lai Mohammed reports. The next one says Buhari is pushing Nigerians to the wall. PDP reacts suspensions of Twitter by federal government. The next outline says Aisha Buhari deactivates Twitter accounts. That is that. Another one says how we were recruited by Ipob to train over 4,000 ESN members, ex-soldiers reports. While the last one says that another nationwide strike looms over the trained ESN members by ex-soldiers.